For this project, we're going to start with the border, and on your paper I have drawn about a 1-inch border all the way around. Then you're going to look at some of the kente cloth patterns and pick ones that you like. I'm going to do a repeat of 3 patterns, so I'm choosing a checkerboard first, and then a diamond, and then some stripes, and I'm going to repeat those things. You could do the same thing. You could repeat 2 or 3 or 4. The white oil pastel works really well on the black paper. Some of the other colors of oil pastel don't show up as well, so I'm choosing to use white oil pastel, and the other ones I'm using crayons. So you can do a little testing on the back of your paper. Also make sure to turn to the back of your paper and write your name in white crayon or a white colored pencil so that we can see your name really well. When you're done with this, in your sketchbook, you're going to draw at least 3 options for an African mask. Next time we work on these, we'll be using collage paper to cut and make our African masks. But I want you to go ahead and have an idea and brainstorm at least 3 different things that you might want to choose. Will it be round or oval? Will you choose to make your mask earth toned or colorful? Will you choose an animal, or do you want yours to look more human? This picture has both. It could be a costume from a book. It could have fringe, or you could have an interesting shape. Have fun exploring. The first thing you're going to do is choose one main color for the base of your mask, and we're going to make sure that it's shorter than your border. Then go ahead and fold your mask in half. Choose the shape that you're going to do and draw that along one of the sides, and then you'll cut it out. And when you do that, you'll be able to open it and have symmetrical masks. That means symmetrical means it's the same on both sides. Go ahead and use a glue stick to glue down your mask. Press it down really well. And looking at your inspirational mask, choose some features that you can be inspired by, that your mask might be similar to theirs. This is what mine looks like, but I'm also choosing to do some things that are different from the mask. Obviously the colors are going to be different, but try to add your own originality to it as well. I'm choosing to stay within one color family and just using a few accents from different colors. You might try to match the color of your border that you used or something else to keep it looking cohesive, to keep it looking nice together. Add as many details as you can. More details are going to make it look a lot more interesting. I decided that the background of mine was a little dull, so I used a white pencil. You could use another crayon or oil pastel and add a bit more to your background if you want to. If you want to make some fringe, use a thin piece of paper and curl it around a pencil, hold it tight. Or you could do the same thing but doing a zigzag by folding it forward and backward, forward and backward. Make sure you're not folding it over itself, but keep flip-flopping it in a different direction and you'll have a nice little zigzag. So key takeaways, you're picking a color grouping, you're using shapes, you're making sure your mask is large enough to fill most of your paper, and you're adding as many fun details as you can based off of an African mask.